Hello, how's it going? I want to show you a cold brew. Have you heard of cold brew? Cold brew is coffee that has been brewed cold. So instead of going through a hot drip process, it just brews overnight cold in your fridge. So when you get an ice cap at Tim Hortons, that's not cold brew. That is hot drip just like you have at home. But they cool it, add ice to it, and that is what that is. So when you get true cold brew, it is brewed overnight cold water, and that is what brings out all of the flavors. And what you get from that is a richer flavor. You also don't get half of the acidity. Like it is so much less acidic than regular coffee, and it has sort of almost a chocolatey flavor to it, and because it's not bitter, you can use a lot less sugar in there and still be really super happy with your coffee. So cold brew, I'm so addicted, and so I want to show you this. So this is a fairly brand new item from Tupperware. This is the cold brew system. So it's got a couple of parts here for you. So we have this gorgeous carafe. And this carafe can be used on its own as well with, you know, some orange juice in there, make yourself some sangria, whatever. It's just a gorgeous material. It looks like glass, but it is plastic. Like Tupperware is so innovative, and they have come out with some amazing items that will blow your mind, and this is one of them. And then it has a sieve. So this is, I don't know if you can see, that is a sieve, so it's a fine metal mesh, and that just drops right into your carafe there. And then you have sort of a top. This is not a seal, it just sort of sits on the top to keep dust out in your fridge or whatever. And it also doubles as a coaster for your sieve when you're going to pour yourself some coffee. So that's basically how that works there. So that is our cold brew. And I just want to show you how I keep my coffee since we're here. So this is a Modular Mate Square number 3. So Modular Mates, we'll go over this later, but they have different levels. So one that's this high will be a 1, and then this size a 2, and this one of course is a 3. This is not the standard seal that is on here. This seal is still available, but it is not listed in the catalog. But if you want to purchase it along with your Modular Mates, we can definitely get you some. I enjoy this seal because it's easy open. You just flip it open. So it's really nice for items that you want to use every day, like your coffee or your sugar, sort of your canisters that you would have on the counter. If you do bake every day, then it's nice to have a little bit of flour on the counter where you can actually just easily access it. So if that's something you're interested in, just let me know. And again, this is a Modular Mate Square number 3, and this is a Signature Line flip lid. So this is where I keep my coffee anyways. I normally show you what kind of coffee I have. Where's my coffee? Oh. I am just using cheapy crappy Folgers. This is like $7 a container on sale. It is fine grind, and they do recommend if you're doing cold brew to use a rougher grind, but I'm cheap, all the way cheap. So this actually tastes like amazing coffee when it's cold brewed. So to me, that's worth it. If my palate gets finer over time, then fine, I'll buy something else, but in the meantime, cheap is where it's at for me. So what you do to brew your cold brew is you just pour in enough coffee. Like for me, I just do that first line because I just like to drink my coffee black or with a splash of cream. And then you just put it into your carafe, and I apologize because I can't tell how much you can see right now, so I'm trying to keep everything in view, and hopefully I'm doing a good job. And then you just want to fill it with water or cold water or filtered water, whatever you're going to use. So you want to pour it fairly slow, and I like to just try to get all my grinds wet as I'm pouring it in there. And then basically you're going to brew this in your fridge overnight. Now don't be afraid to brew it like too long, because sometimes in the morning if I notice that I'm out of coffee, I'm just going to brew it right then, and that means it's going to brew for 24 hours, and that's totally fine. And I don't drink this by myself all in one day, and I normally leave sieve in there. So sometimes some of my coffee is 48 hours. It doesn't matter. It changes nothing. So you don't have to worry about that. So that's basically what you do. So you want to fill up to water right up to the top of the metal part there, basically. And then you just want to put it in the fridge. So easy. So you just put it in your fridge and then you let it brew for 8 or 12 or 24 hours, whatever you like. And it's ready and delicious. Now this, brewing it in here does not mean you need to drink it cold. I do not drink my coffee cold. Well, when it's really hot in the summer, I do drink my coffee cold. But right now, where we're still on and off in the mornings, where sometimes it's a little bit warm, I do reheat my coffee, but I will show you that tomorrow morning when I make my coffee in the morning. All right.